Janice, are you there?
At your service, sir.
Enter the manosphere.
Of course. How can I assist you today?
Give me some of that dating foolishness.
Will do, sir.
My sympathy for these guys and some woman who cheated on him. I've been only dating her 3 months and she cheated on me. She slept with you on a first date.
Grandma's spitting fire in this video. Go get him, Grandma. Now listen, back in the day, Grandma's role was to keep the young women in check, make sure they knew how to secure a man and build a strong family. But nowadays, grannies like Vivica Fox are out here keeping women single, giving advice that leaves them in the same chaos they're already stuck in.
Are you dating?
Yeah.
How's it going?
I'm wanting to date.
Yeah.
It's limited resources out there, right?
Yeah.
But this granny, she's not different, but she's bringing that old school wisdom in this video. And you need to pay attention because this is the real talk most women are avoiding. Let's dive in.
Yeah, I'm not going to believe this, but I've had a stupid conversation. Well, maybe it's not really so stupid. Maybe it's just enlightening. But this is what happened. So I've been on the telephone with a guy that I've made friends with, that he and I met under a romantic introduction. We went out on a date and we hit it off personality wise. But after a couple of dates, he just sat me down and said, look, I'm interested in having a physical relationship. You know, I mean, are you what? And I said, look, I'm not a prude, but I'm not sleeping with you after 3 weeks. I'm not doing that. I don't know you well enough. The next person that I have that kind of intimate relationship with, I am going to be intending to have a permanent relationship with them. Now, things don't always work out the way you'd like them to, but my intention for the next person that I am intimate with is going to be someone I'm going to be building a solid relationship with. And I don't know you well enough for that yet. And he...
Red flag alert.
Now, why did Granny get a red flag alert?
What?
Granny got a red flag because she explicitly said that her intention for the next person she's intimate with is to build a solid relationship. In other words, for the previous person, Granny didn't have that intention. Her intention was just to... So Granny is not off the hook here. And later, we're going to show you another clip of that dating foolishness she's talking about.
A solid relationship with, and I don't know you well enough for that yet. And he was taken back by it because I think he thought that he was kind of giving me an ultimatum, put up or get out, kind of, you know, get out of this friendship. And he was taken back by it. And a few days later, he called me and said, I totally respect, you know, your point of view. And because I'm looking to be intimate with someone, I don't think that I'm going to be able to maintain dating with you without cheating. And I said, well then, let's call a truce and be friends. And so we have remained friends.
You see, it's really that simple. But simple is not what women want. This is what women want.
Spin, tornado, rampage. Like, it's so fun. Miss him. If you're seeing this, text me.
If you want the roller coaster to keep going, you can't be straightforward. You can't show your cards. Many women are aware of Chad and Tyrone intentions, but they don't want the fairy tale to end. So they avoid this conversation like the plague out of fear of disappointment. But when they become grannies, suddenly they want to raise their standards and only date seriously.
And because of that, I see him differently. I don't see him as a potential date. I don't see him because anyone who's going to run around, sleep around, who can't maintain themselves for a month or two, isn't someone who has the self-control to be in a relationship with me, period. And because that's going to roll over into other things. His lack of self-control is going to roll into other aspects, other topics, and it would destroy a relationship. So it's not someone I want to be in a relationship with. But I do enjoy his company, and we are friends. And we've been friends for quite some time now. But he called me, and he was all upset. He wanted to talk with me because his latest girlfriend cheated on him. And so after we talked for a little bit, and he said, he said, why does this always happen to me? I said, because you pick in women who will sleep with you. And what do you mean? I said, you're choosing to date women who will sleep with you after a first date, second date. I said, that's who. He said, well, I want to have an intimate relationship. I said, yes, but a woman who will choose to give herself to you on a first date or a second date is not likely to be that loyal to you, because while you're not looking, she's going to meet someone else on a first date or a first encounter of some kind, and she's going to be willing to sleep with them too. If they'll do it with you, they'll do it to you. And he was like, no. I said, yes.
This is pure gold. You can see Grandma is irritated because this man wants a physical relationship with her, but makes the streetwalker his girlfriend. What Granny says is spot on, but Granny, women don't want to listen to this patriarchal advice. Don't you know what you're saying is controlling? Don't you know you're sending feminism back another 50 years if you're telling women they need to marry before they give up the cherry? Women are queens regardless of their decisions or how high their body count is. And men have to accept them for who they are, right?
We've been mistreated and just beaten down, just emotionally torn down by so many damn men that when a good guy shows up, we don't know what the hell to do. Just lost. We don't even know how to react, right? You've been there. You've been there. You've had them just emotionally rip you to shreds, make you question your worthiness, recognize that you're really the man in the group, but he wants to take credit for it. You know I got man credit issues. I'll get on my soapbox about that. But we've been mistreated so much and for so long that when somebody good shows up, we really struggle with how do I handle that? What do I do?
Grandma, this is the environment women have created because women are the gatekeepers of sex. The man came to you and you rejected him because he only wanted the... So he went to your neighbor and she said, no problem, honey bunny. And she let him
smash.
No ring, no marriage, nothing worth cherishing. And that's exactly the guy she was cheating with understands. She's just another notch on his belt. And this counts for the majority of women today. Research corroborates this, with 50% of women having backup partners, women being more likely to cheat than men in relationships, and women being more attracted to bad boys than good men. The reason women get confused when men treat them right is because 80-90% of men are invisible to them in the first place. The cat is out of the bag. Women are agents of chaos. The blueprint to success is already here. Women just don't want to follow it.
Yes, that is exactly why these women keep cheating on you, because these women are out looking for a permanent relationship. They're looking for physical connection. So, and that's perfectly fine, but you're over there after you have a physical connection, you think you're going to have a solid relationship. No, you're not. Those women showed you with their actions that they were only interested in the physical attraction with you because they didn't know you well enough to be committing into a relationship. But I said, no, that is exactly why. So my sympathy for these guys and some woman who cheated on him. I've been only dating her 3 months and she cheated on me. She slept with you on a first date. She is only interested in physical connection with you. And there's nothing wrong with that if everyone understands it, but he doesn't understand it. He wants a woman to sleep with him on the first date and be as loyal as his mama was to his daddy and as loyal as his grandma was to his granddaddy. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. They do it with you, they'll do it to you.
Here's the misconception about Chad and they get cheated on all the time. Even the most famous actors get taken through the ringer. Female psychology is fascinating, and we're working on some videos that dive deeper into this, but they take more time to produce. Since we want to give you daily content, we have to ask you for patience while we put these intricate videos together. Patreon gang, salute! Thank you for buying us a cup of coffee and supporting our work. Patreon videos coming soon.
Now, can I get a drizzle, drizzle?
Drizzle, drizzle.
Drizzle, drizzle.
Drizzle, drizzle.
Man, that's where we working. Protect yourself at all times. This video has officially been highlighted.